Hello kids, how are you doing? Good?
No.
No? Now, so then I'm gonna change my rule. I have a lot of candies for quiz. I was thinking to give candies only if you answer my question. Now, if you pay attention to my presentation and you ask the relevant question, you get the candy for that as well.
Wow.
Especially I encourage the new kids, okay? The kids who already interacted enough, you can do also, but please wait for your turn. And then whoever gives right answer, I can give the candy for first three kids. Whoever raised the hand first and the second and the third.
Okay.
And question also you get to ask any number of questions. So my name is Dilli, as you can see there. I want to share the story being a kid like you guys, okay? One day I was like you guys, first grade, second grade, third grade, middle school, high school. How I became software engineer. Professionally, I am kind of software engineer, by my study education, and then there is a higher form you will see later, where you can grow as a software engineer. So I'm not writing a code right now, okay? Just showing you guys there. So my journey, journey from Nepal to US, why and how I came to US. I had joined physics in my Masters of Physics in the Tribhuvan University in Nepal. It's called Tribhuvan University, that's the only university. And the physics degree was only one campus, in central campus of that university in the entire country, only one campus. And I had joined there, and meantime I was looking for opportunities, to come to Europe or America for computer science engineering. I had done some training and I was a little more interested in that field. And luckily I got the visa. I got I-20 and accepted and got visa. So that's how I came here, okay? That's my very basic background. Now, quiz for candy. Have you purchased anything online? Anybody? Okay, a lot of hands raised. So, new kid, who is a new one? Any new? Okay.
You means we haven't asked the question before.
So, what do you, no one, right? What do you bought? No, him, okay. You, Shubham, okay. What do you bought online recently?
Halloween mask.
Was that?
A Halloween mask.
Halloween mask. From what website?
AliExpress.
Very good. So, nice. So, unfortunately, I don't build, the site that's, I think it's in US, but more like they sell Chinese stuff, but that's very good. E-commerce, that's called e-commerce site, right? So, software engineer build those kind of site also. Amazon, AliExpress, if you do banking, right? All those things, who does that? Design, development, everything, it's under software engineering, okay? So, there is very rare field in your life, day-to-day life, that has not been impacted by software engineering. Just wanted to give you some context here. So then let's go to the next question. What do you guys think software engineering is now? There's some textbook kind of definition. You over there? Not the Chris, the back. Chris can do a second. Yeah, you. What's your name? I don't know. You can say your name and then.
I think software engineering is just coding websites and making stuff online so people can use it without having to be in the actual area.
Okay, so he says coding and making online store and things like that. Partially that's right also, and we'll see a little more. Chris.
Yeah, coding and like building websites and like building
Okay.
like stuff.
You?
So yeah, coding's a really big part of it, but also mapping out plans. So kind of having like recording data is a big part of software engineering too, and also storyboards. So like when you run the code, it comes to this, and then you go to that and that.
Okay, yeah, he has a little more broad perspective. All of you guys touched it briefly. I want to give you the textbook definition, okay? I didn't write this, I copied directly from the website, but at least just to give you the information here. So software engineer, let's go to the software engineer, okay? It's a professional who designs, develops, tests and maintains software application and computer system. So that's very big for you guys. So whatever you say is partially true. So any kind of system, whether it's an online website or your gaming, your phone has apps, right? All apps. So all apps are designed by software engineer, design, develop, and then even maintain means sometimes your application crashes, right? Sometimes you have to restart. So why that's happening? Because it hasn't been maintained properly. So any kind of system that goes online or in your computer or in your phone, those are designed, developed, and then maintained by software engineer. So that's what you do as a software engineer, okay? That's a textbook definition. And then second part, they use engineering principles, so you don't need to know so much about that. And third one, so software engineer may also direct other professional, you know. So in my career, first 10 years, I wrote a lot of codes and I designed and I led other teams. But after that, other 10 years, I've been doing more like a manager's director type of role, right? So later you get to go become a higher up personnel also. Don't think that if you become a software engineer, you're stuck there forever. You have a lot of growth path. I'll show you briefly later on. Anybody, any question for Candy?
For Candy?
How much you get paid?
Oh, very good question. You get paid a lot. So within, no offense to other engineering disciplines, software engineering is one of the highest, if not the highest paid engineering discipline. So that's a good news, guys. A lot. As twice as other engineering degree. I don't want to name other engineering degree. If other engineering degree starts from 50,000, it's 100,000. If that starts from 100, it's 150 or 200,000. If other engineering starts from 200,000, 400,000. Okay, as simple as that. Oh, I like those kind of questions. Yeah, kids, they have money in mind, right? So, yeah. Yeah.
Like even a small website, if you make a small website, does that make you a software engineer?
Starting, yes. So you can be software engineer by two different ways, okay? Guys, I want to give you very, very good question. Pay attention to each question, everybody. So you can become software engineer by going very good schools, good college, and doing hard work, and then doing your degree. Another way you can become software engineering if you have some design concept, some coding idea, like Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates. Both of them, they dropped the college, but they started their own application by themselves. They were software engineer first, before becoming billionaire or the richest people in the world. So you can do both ways. So a small website also counts as your, and then Mark Zuckerberg, when he created the Facebook first, it was not intended for public. It was just intended for the community within that Harvard University. That's how he started. So absolutely. Okay. So I'm running out of time. Let's go there. So my journey from Nepal to US as a student, my student life was a little bit hard and exciting and fun like you guys, right? I had to work and I had to study at the same time. It was hard to balance. And that was a university, engineering, School of Engineering, and mine was computer science and engineering department. And that's where I did my software engineering. And sometimes we have to stay in the lab for all 24 hours in a lab. So one another question. Can you guys name two good engineering colleges or university in the US?
MIT and Princeton?
Very good. Candy for him.
Yeah, we'll give, yeah.
Which one?
Harvard and Purdue.
Harvard, yeah, kind of.
Not
Yeah, Purdue also. Yes, Harvard is very good in many things.
MIT.
Yeah, MIT.
Anyway, all good. So wherever you guys want to go, it's not like all good colleges are bad. Mine was average. It was not like a way below average also because I was an internal student. I didn't have a luxury like you guys to choose. I got the scholarship there and I went there, and it was an average college. So don't worry. Which college you go, more how you do after you go there. So there is a lot of stat here. I'm almost finishing. See, career also you have to jump from one ladder at a time. You can go higher up, like director, manager, CEO, whatever higher position you want to go. There are a lot of other roles in between also. So my first job, my engineering career, student life to career. Now I came to career. Have you guys seen electric bill at your home? Anybody? Dia. And you, Dia, electric bill, right?
Yeah.
So, what it says?
It says
Content.
like water, like
Electric bill, not water.
my fault. Like all the electricity you use at home, like your phone, like your TV, like the lights and stuff.
Okay, you?
Well, it reports how much electricity you use in each month and calculates the charge based on that.
Okay, very good. So that was my first job. I work in a billing system. It's called Texas Electric in the Dallas, Texas. That was my first job. And then my second job was like a Fidelity. It's a very big money management company. And another my job, I want to just give you one example. Capgemini, I was a senior manager in their e-commerce and IT department. used to hire a lot of recent college grad, interview them, screen them. I did over 100, college grad there in my career. Over 70% of them, they didn't have a computer science engineering degree or software engineering degree, but they wanted to come to IT or software engineering or computer because there is a higher pay, lot of money, and they looked job after job after job in other so many areas, they couldn't find the job. So it's not only higher pay, it's easy to get the job in software engineering discipline or any IT field, others, yeah. What's that? What is that? Rank mean role, you mean role? Role, you have to start as a software engineer once you go higher up, right? So start as the entry level engineer, we call entry level engineer, or intern, intern to entry level to senior engineer, lead engineer. Higher up you go, you get more. Architect, tech lead, then managers, director, it goes all the way up to CEO. So you have, once you start working, you start from low, then you get paid more and more and more based on your progress. Okay, and then, a lot of people, they come from other disciplines. Right now I'm talking only about software engineering, but any IT field that doesn't require, most of the IT field doesn't require even programming, coding, anything, that also pays well, just for your information. That's out of topic for right now, but later we can discuss about that. And then growth path, like you were saying. So from the engineer, you can become team lead, manager, director, and other executive, and it keeps paying higher and higher. So that's why it's right there. And the career path, you have to jump, one at a time. So key lesson here, okay, final. So explore all options as early as you can. Middle school or even in elementary school, you can explore the options and decide. I decided very late. After my masters, I decided to go in software engineering field. Think about that. So, but you guys, you can decide as early as you want. So the decision process, take advice from your teachers, parents, peers, other in your circle, then you can decide. And then, for me, I literally had no one to advise me that time. In my family, I was the oldest son, and my parents, by profession, they were like farmers. And then my relatives also, they did not know so much about the, whoever went college, they didn't know much about the software engineering. And that time, I came in 1997, it was very rare in Nepal. So I had to do a lot of things, and I took gamble, but it paid well. I'm satisfied what I did and what I changed my, major to, and the career I picked. So for you guys, the lesson is good education determines your career, okay, good career. And good career determines your whole life. So please don't gamble with your life like me. That's the lesson, okay?